Welcome to the pop-up studio. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Want to introduce yourself to the camera?
Sure, I'm Mercy Simiyu. I'm Dimagi's Director of Frontline Programs for ComCare Connect.
Damagi is a long-time supporter, engager with the Global Digital Health Forum. I think the first one that I came to about 12 years ago, Damagi was here. Jonathan Jackson and team were here in force. So it's great that you all have stayed with this journey and are once again looming large over the Global Digital Health Forum.
Yes, I think John has set up a nice legacy of supporting anything to do with supporting the community health workers, and anything that you guys are doing, we're right behind you.
I want to get into some of the things that you're working on the product side. But before I do that, I want to hear your impressions from today. How's it going so far? Are you enjoying the conference? What are some of the key themes that are sticking out to you?
Well, I have some feedback. No, it's actually my first time here.
First time.
Though I've been in the global health space, digital health space for a long time. And I think my first impressions is it's wonderful to see everybody gathered. There are lots of different stakeholders who are represented. And one thing I really appreciated was the presence of the community health workers themselves. Because a lot of times people gather, they talk about stuff, but then the people who do the actual work are left out. So
it's a really incredible dimension that we've made sure to emphasize in this particular event.
yes, and we appreciate you for it, and I know they appreciate you for it. So so it's been a great experience. It's just my first day, but I'm enjoying it so far.
So your flagship project at Damagi, your flagship product is ComCare. Many people watching here know and love ComCare. Would you like to talk a little bit about the latest in ComCare world? I know there are some new things that have happened, new developments that folks at home would be interested to hear.
Sure. So yes, our flagship product is ComCare. It's used all over the world globally. It's open source, can be adjusted based on the need. But we also recently got an injection of funds, and we've now created a new initiative called ComCare Connect. So ComCare Connect solves the question of how can we extend ComCare to help enable frontline workers to do their work with more impact. But
Incredible.
yes, and I think the biggest thing is the 4 verticals we have is learn, deliver, verify, and pay. And
Learn, deliver, verify, and pay. It's going to be a test later.
the biggest discussion within digital global health is the payment of community health volunteers, workers, promoters, and all sorts of cadres. So with ComCare Connect, if the frontline worker can opt in to learn about an intervention, deliver it, and then we verify it for partners, and then we're able to pay them, it changes the whole game for them. And
Very cool.
yes, it opens us up to.
Which countries are you now rolling this out in?
So we have some pilot projects in India, in Tanzania, in Malawi, in Nigeria, and we're doing my personal favorite for kangaroo mother care in Ethiopia next year.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. Well, that's very exciting. Anything else you want the folks watching at home to take away about ComCare or Damagi? Any other parting words of wisdom?
Sure. I would encourage everyone watching to check out our podcast. I think Amy Vaccaro and John Jackson, yes,
I've been on that before. That is a great podcast. And
maybe they can go watch your episode.
yeah, I think I'm biased, but I think it's pretty great. But I think what's nice about that is we don't have enough global digital health content at high quality. You know, obviously we do these events every year, but that podcast really does, I think, get at some hard-hitting issues in a really accessible way.
Yeah, it really does. And they do a wonderful job of bringing in different perspectives, different stakeholders, such as how you guys are doing here. And it allows you to sort of tap in and get to understand what's happening and the trends in the near future, depending on how guys are talking in the podcast. Yeah.
Well, Mercy, we thank you so much for stopping by the pop-up studio booth. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference, and all the best to you and the colleagues at Damagi and ComCare for the work you do.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
All right, you take care.